You're a child, so we'll treat you like one.
Oh my
Do
god.
you need
This
do you need a
ancient
booster
Good Lord.
seat? Get you the kids menu from the restaurant.
I appreciate it.
Hey, those are
Oh,
fucking good. You ever
You
had mini pizzas from the kids menu? That shit's delicious.
wait, you actually order from the kids menu at places?
Hell yeah, when I'm like, it's like 3 a.m.
Oh boy,
That
three
shit's
a.m.
good.
A person at 3 a.m. is not a person.
like,
They're a
I don't know
creature.
about you, but the 3 a.m. meal you go for here is some random kebab, and they don't have kids menus, but it's so good.
We got Denny's. They always got kid menu.
Yeah, I don't think there's even any of these in the whole country. Probably.
See,
Wow.
I'm weird because so slight tangent, but I feel like we're a little spoiled here because I live in Toronto, right? There's a lot of stuff that's open 24 hours if you work weird shifts or you have a weird craving late at night. You can just go to McDonald's drive-thru or whatever. There's usually one somewhere, and you can just order whatever. This kind of became a problem when my husband and I were traveling in the U.S., and we ended up, still on the road in like the dead of night, like past midnight, and trying to find places like a gas station or a convenience store that was still open so we could, grab stuff on the long drive home. Not possible. Like, even in some of the cities that seemed like,
You have things open.
that would have things open, they didn't. So that became a problem. So we had to drive all the way home from where were we? We were in Ohio, I think. So that was like another 6-hour drive.
Oh, Ohio's
Do
not
they
normal
have
anyway.
Do they have Denny's in Texada though?
Probably.
Good.
So this leads to the other thing. So because there was nothing else open at night, we had to stop at a Waffle House, which is where we discovered that all the shit people say about Waffle House is true.
Yeah.
It is
I
so
see.
it is so sketchy and trashy, and I'm like, oh wow, people weren't kidding.
Yes, if you look at a Waffle House,
You have
it's
no
like
idea
it
about the amount
emanates danger
just
and
soul-destroying
unsafety.
jokes I could be making right now.
So yeah, like living in Toronto is like it's so weird. And what was it? London is kind of the same way, almost. Like what was it? It was like 10 o'clock at night that we were getting back to our hotel. And we were tired, we wanted to grab some food. But the only place that was open that we could grab stuff from easily was like a pizza place. So we ended up buying a pizza and just taking it back to our hotel.
Pizza.
Yeah, like
will
London is kind
admit-
of the same. Everything
will
closes
admit-
at like 6.
Like 3 a.m. pizza does not sound like the best option. I'll be real.
I have DiGiorno pizza all the time at 3 a.m.
Okay, that's different. It's
DiGiorno.
not
It's different.
it's not delivery. It's DiGiorno.
Anyway.
I think they stopped at like 1 here. They stopped delivering at 1 pizza.
What are we talking about?
Weird midnight food things.
They're
I'm surprised you couldn't find any in London, because that was definitely not my experience. I mean, I had to pay essentially half a paycheck for any food there, but plenty of it was open pretty late.
I've yet to experience driving around and having to get food at midnight, but I'm a full like eating cold cuts out of the fridge at 3 a.m. kind of guy.
What do you
That's
mean, driving?
fair.
You're 10.
You're you're
Anyway. So, since we're all here and getting off of the food topic, please do not get me started talking about food. I will talk forever.
That must be so hard for you.
Yeah, who would like to do a recap of last week? Because some shit happened!
What?
Both a lot of stuff happened and not a lot of stuff happened, but the stuff that did happen was,
Funny.
yeah.
A lot.
I'm
didn't-
waiting for it.
Nominate for it to do the recap.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, Last session, we learned a few things. 1, do not trust Ash with anything valuable. As
Yes.
he will feed it to a fucking raven.
Hey, at least it was mine and not everybody else's.
Yeah. Good on you.
Right.
Congrats. Well done.
Yeah, my pet's
that
alive.
took
How
up
about
a
yours?
solid. That took up a solid percent of the session, as we were just in shock, and Croux was truly incredulous at the situation that happened, like a couple feet away. Once that was not, once that was pushed back to discuss later, we started making continuing on our preparations for how to take out the factories, including but not limited to us talking with Miari so that we can get to get alchemical supplies from her and a formula so that we are all less likely to die during this excursion. Everyone should have a soothing tonic in their inventory, and I believe, who's the one person who didn't get an elixir of life?
You're gonna make me check my inventory.
Yes.
I have one.
I do not, but I'll just say that I can heal myself just fine.
So yeah, I think. So yeah, I guess everyone aside from Doc should have an elixir of life in their inventory. I forgot to add mine. Crew also started asked Solomon how he was doing down there. We learned a few things. One, that Solomon has decided to not continue trying to escape, as his current priority is protecting Hesperides. Because now that her tree has gotten too big to move, her protection is of vital importance. To which our method of aid is basically making sure that no one else goes down there. 1 second, there was something else he mentioned too about he mentioned that one of us has a way to directly contact her.
Oh, I wonder who.
Yeah.
I would be entirely unfamiliar.
Anybody get her phone number?
Oh, and we learned some stuff about the facility in Caledon. That being that it's focused on life, death, and undeath. And in our eyes, it only makes sense that that's where Quint is getting the materials and likely sending some of the zombies there too. We are going to confirm this suspicion by taking out a. I forgot we asked Miari to keep an eye on the airplane should any trucks be coming in from. Should any unmarked Caledonian trucks be coming in.
That is the mission.
Yeah.
Receive your truck.
Yeah, and our current goal is to steal a truck. Yeah, just straight up carjacking.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, that pretty much accurately sums up what happened last time. Go ahead and give yourselves some hero points. Woo!
Yay!
Yeah.
Wow.
And among the other pieces of information that you guys learned, well, I don't know if Ash told you guys, but he has the Appleseed Snow, which...
Well, he told us.
Oh yeah, he told you,
Pretty
yeah.
sure he told us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he has 10 of them. So, yeah.
Anybody want to plant some knowledge?
That'd be a terrible idea. We already discussed this.
1 sec, I'm trying to remember this fun fact. I know it's if you blend up a certain amount of apple seeds, and drink the concoction, the amount of cyanide in the apple seeds will kill you.
That would take a lot, though.
Yeah, it would take a lot, but you could.
Oh, yeah. One thing
Ik heb
before
veel
we...
gestopt.
One thing before I unpause. So as of, I think, yesterday, day before, all of the remaster stuff is in Foundry already. So, there are some things that changed. Mainly like spell names, some spell effects. And then for Ash and Duncan in particular, because Rogue and Fighter got some big changes. Your stuff has been affected, but I haven't switched it out yet. So, something like Duncan's knockdown ability, that got changed. The name got changed.
Okay.
What is it now? There's, under the journal section, so the little open book. Where's the open book?
Bless you.
Where
No,
is it?
there's
Oh,
option in
Oh, yeah,
game
it's
settings.
game settings. So under game settings, there's remaster changes. There's a button for that. So it tells you like all the class features, feats, spells, and equipment that got changed. So let's see here. I didn't switch out anything yet, so because I figured if the raid happens today, I figure you want to keep all your familiar stuff. That way you're not struggling with it for a little while. But after today, I will change things over. So, like, switch out your ability, name, things, spells, whatever, to the new stuff. But going forward, everything's gonna be the remaster stuff. Oh, and using remaster rules. So yeah. So that's just a heads up for now. I haven't changed anything on your sheets. That's still using all the old names and abilities, but going forward, and after today, I will be switching stuff out to the new remaster stuff. So, just something to keep in mind. But yeah. So, alignment damage isn't a thing anymore. It's just, I think, holy and unholy, and then vitality and void. So anything that was...
There's also spirit damage.
Yeah, and then there's spirit damage. So this mainly affects, like, Cumaenos', oh my god, what is it? Divine Lance? Yeah. So, if you use Divine Lance, it'll do something different now.
I believe it does spirit damage now.
Yeah, I think it does spirit damage.
Yeah, which honestly just opens it up to be able to target a lot more enemies.
Yeah, like, you don't have
That's
to...
like the biggest thing.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about good, evil, or, you know, any other alignments, whatever, so it's fine now. And rogues have martial proficiency, yay!
I can carry a stick now.
Yeah, you can carry a stick, but, like, I was doing that before, but now it's just official. So, yeah, any remaster stuff, won't matter too much today, but, next time around it will. But, yeah, once I start changing stuff out... Yeah, once I start changing stuff out, I'll go over and point them out with you guys. That way you know which things got switched, what the new names are for things, etc. It'll take a bit of getting used to, but functionally stuff's not going to be too different. Yeah, the rest of you, you're not getting any effects of the remaster changes too much until, like, February of next year. I think the only difference is the recall knowledge changes, which I have not been able to take a look at yet, but
I think it's just consolidating that, like, you ask on a success, you ask one question, you ask the DM one question about, like, weakest save or HP, or, like, weakest save, special things, stuff like that, which
is kind of like what I already do, so, you know.
Yeah.
It doesn't
It's a lot
affect...
more open-minded in the rules now.
Yeah. I just give you the list, so I don't have to have you ask and struggle. Anyway, I will unpause and we may continue. Also, Cole, I know you had some stuff that you wanted to ask about. Or do? I don't remember.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I guess there is technically like one part in question, but it was also like primarily a thing that Cumaenos would want to have gone out to do following the end of 2 sessions ago.
Mm-hmm.
Of which he would want to actually go and, oddly enough, given the context of last session, cut up the golden apple that he has in his inventory.
Let's go.
Man, I love how that the golden apples are actually starting to see some use now. And in really interesting ways. And sowing the seeds of temptation. Because I know Croux is like thinking about some stuff now. Anyway, yeah, just cutting up the apple or you're fishing out the seeds?
He would be doing both. He'd be cutting up the apple into thirds and then also fishing out the seeds.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll a d10 and see how many seeds you get.
Gotcha.
I am going to regret this if it turns out to be 10.
Nice.
4, so you get 4. So, yeah, you're cutting up the apple, and it's kind of weird. Like, the apple feels really solid, like, to the point where you think it might be made out of something, a different material entirely, but it gives way like a normal apple does, and it's a little bit firmer. It smells sweet, and the flesh kind of has an odd, sparkly shimmer to it. But otherwise, looks like a normal apple. Smells like a normal apple. Probably tastes like a normal apple if you decided to hazard a taste, but you're not sure if you want to do that. So yeah, you split it into thirds, and the seeds kind of have the same, I wouldn't say the same color as the outside of the apple. They look more like the apple blossom, so kind of a pale, almost pearlescent sheen to them. But you can tell that they're apple seeds. They just look a little different. So you can go ahead and add 4 golden apple seeds to your inventory.
Gotcha.
Or you can just call them Sybil apple seeds, whatever, doesn't matter.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. And what would you like to do with the apple and slash seeds?
Was that what we want to start off with for the session today?
I mean, if you want to, like, or do you want to hold off on it for now?
That depends on if anybody else had anything else like particular that they were planning on doing, because this might be like a little bit of a like lengthy fucking. I have no idea how long it'll go or not, but
Not a thing I wanted to do. Just a question I want to ask real quick.
Sure.
I did buy a spell card, and I said what it was. Did you think of how if there would be any changes to Envenom
what
Companion?
Was the... I forgot. What was the spell
shit.
card? What was the spell card that you bought?
Envenom Companion.
Oh yeah, hang on. Oh, I think I said that. Yeah, it would work for your companion. I think you sent me a message. Yeah, you DM'd me and I forgot. Hang on.
Yeah, I fully sent it like. Yeah, literally end of session, like a few minutes after session end, I sent it.
Or gore.
Yeah, no, I forgot about it. Yeah, no, you're fine. I think, yeah, it would affect your... It would work on Mate, because Mate's a companion, so he qualifies.
Yeah.
So what does Envenom Companion do? Let me check.
While you're thinking that, I'm gonna grab breakfast.
Yeah, can't target familiar. Yeah, no, this works fine. When Furret gets back, I'm gonna have to confirm what spell level he wanted it at. Oh no, wait, spell 3. Never mind. Okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna throw this onto the sheet. Blee.
Expensive.
Check. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Companion.
I'm back.
Oh, you're back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, so if you haven't deducted the money from your inventory yet. No, wait, you've had Doc foot the bill for that. Never mind.
Doc funded it.
Yeah, what money? What money? Check Crew's pockets. What
You
money?
got money?
Money's a
You've been
thing.
holding out on us.
So, for it. So I'm gonna consult you through this. Okay, so Inventing Companion has your companion do poison damage. So given the nature of how spell cards work, would you like me to convert the poison damage to electrical? Or would you rather, like, Actually, no.
You can be as creative as you want with it.
Clumsy. Because I forgot like what any additional effects it might have.
It's basically poison damage, and whenever anything takes that damage, they have to make a
fort save.
saving throw versus clumsy for a round.
So I think I'll probably add like a D4 electrical damage or something for. I'm trying to remember what. There's another effect that I can't remember off the top of my head right now. It's not persistent. I think it's splash. Yeah, no. So I'll let you have splash damage on it, like 1d4. No.
No, I mean, the thing with splash damage is it because splash damage doesn't differentiate between allies and enemies.
Oh, that's a good point. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you have like the backfire mantle, but even then.
Yeah, that requires them all to wear it.
I'm gonna have to think about this. I am not sure because this is a little bit of a complicated spell.
For now, I'm more than happy with the fact of just having the spell, nothing special on it yet. But yeah,
I'll think about this for a little bit. I will adjust it later. But yeah, so yeah, DG, if you haven't deducted the gold from your inventory, you can do so now.
I'm fairly sure I did it last episode.
Yeah,
so
I think you did it last time. Anyway, who else wants or needs to do stuff?
I just wait for a bird to get back.
Oh yeah, that'll take a couple of hours. He sent it out like around noon or 1 p.m. It is like 2. Chatty bird.
I'm pretty sure I've done everything I wanted to do today. So yeah.
It would probably be a crafting after getting that spell card because I already worked his downtime today. So, Cumaenos, it's time for you to have your silly.
Yeah, so we can go ahead and take care of your stuff.
Nope. To note, the first thing that we would start off with that is when he was cutting up, preparing the apple, he would actually grab the thirds that he cut and put them into little Ziploc baggies.
Little baggy.
Just like apple slices for snacks. Snack
Yep.
bags.
And start walking towards the door. He doesn't actually really look towards anybody else or say anything as he's walking out the front door, but he just seems just walking on out.
None of you stop him or talk to him or anything.
Where are you going at this time?
I'm going to be heading out. I've recently learned in the local area there are a handful of nature-related spirits and other creatures nearby. I would like to parlay with if at all possible. So that is what I am going to be doing.
Oh, okay. I have no objections to that, so tell us if you find anything useful.
I mean, you could come along if you would like, but I don't know if that's something that we...
Can use some air.
Well, I will admit, the scooter I rented is not large enough for more than
will-
one person.
We will take the car, Cumaenos.
Not with that kind of mindset, it isn't.
We can all fit on the scooter.
Are you scared?
I'm not going to drive the scooter while having somebody piggyback ride atop me. I'm sorry.
I'm
There's a car
sorry.
outside.
I'm sorry. The image of someone piggybacking Cumaenos while riding an electric scooter is just really funny.
We have places to be.
We have places to be. We must use whatever we can.
Oh my god. Anyway.
I'm gonna go get the car.
So we go. To which you would direct them. The first place we'd be stopping would be again the cafe that we had visited previously.
So where Nyssa is. Alrighty.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that would be like the closest one.
I think this is Cumaenos' third time going there in the span of a few hours.
Yes.
Yeah.
He went there for lunch, or he went there for breakfast. He left. He came back for lunch, and I was going back there again for dinner. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
It's
Alright.
2 p.m. Dinner at 2 p.m.
So which of you are going to the cafe again?
Doc has nothing else to do today, so he's gonna go along with, see what happens.
Okie doke, so... Ash, Doc, Cumaenos. Duncan, are you going with them or nah?
Yeah, sure, I will.
Alrighty.
The game's
Well, if
going.
everyone's going, then.
we're leaving Crew by himself.
Implying he's scared, not daring to share.
So yeah, Crew's busy, so I guess everybody else is going, just leaving him at the house unprotected. Okay.
What do you mean? We have the bomb with him.
Hopefully nothing bad will happen. Nope, nothing bad will happen.
I am all of a sudden very concerned. Hey guys, if
You'll
I
be
suddenly get
fine.
kicked from the Discord call, none of you are in my will.
Okay.
Oh no.
I will take your belongings anyway.
Can I have your robot?
Do not assume him property.
Is he not?
Do you walk up to someone and go, "Hey, when you die, can I have your child?"
Yes.
Oh my god. Man, like, any talks about custody with Crew about mate must be very, interesting and confusing to onlookers.
Don't ask why he has such a weird looking kid in his early 20s.
Don't talk to me or my kid ever again.
That's the ball of metal, sir.
Don't talk to me or my kid ever again.
Alright, so you guys roll up to the cafe again in as many times in the last few hours. What time is it? It is 2. So, you've hit a bit of a lull in the diner's business. So, it's after the lunch rush, it's a little bit empty, but you can easily see through the windows that Nyssa is just filling a few orders at the pastry counter.
To which Cumaenos would walk inside.
Door chime rings. Nyssa looks up. Oh, you again? You must really like our food here. Not that I'm complaining. What can I do for you?
As of the moment, I actually had something that I wanted to I guess it sounds a bit strange putting it this way, but more offer to you as opposed to ask for, if that makes any amount of sense. In reference to our earlier topic from last I was here, I actually wanted to offer you this in both recompense and then also in ask for assistance in the coming days. As you would then produce one of the little Ziploc baggies of the golden apple slice, as well as one of the actual golden apple seeds.
Ooh, okay. So, as soon as you pull out the bits of the golden apple and its seeds, how does she react to this? You see Nyssa's expression shift. Her eyes go wide and she leans forward over the counter. And the expression she has on her face is... How do I describe this? It's no small amount of amazement and fascination. Like, she's not seen anything like this, but it's not unfamiliar to her. That seems to be what her expression looks like. She doesn't touch the baggie that you hold out. She just leans forward and squints at it. Oh my, I've not seen anything like this in a long time. A very long time.
Yes, I will admit it was something that I hadn't exactly expected to encounter myself, but times are strange, I suppose. Also, one moment. Are you going to come inside? You drove all the way here with us, and you're going to wait outside?
I'm just admiring the view.
Do you not want lunch? Have you eaten?
I've had my fill for the day.
How many people is eating?
I would choose to not inquire further about that.
Doc's stomach acting up. I mean, if he had a stomach, but you know.
I believe all that the dog had today was a cup of coffee.
Oh yeah, he just had the coffee.
Joe.
Anyway. Yeah, as you walk over to the door, Cumaenos, and, call out to Doc and Duncan out there, Nyssa tilts her head to one side, looks a little confused, follows your gaze out there and stares at the two weirdos just hanging around outside the patio.
My apologies. Apparently they are not hungry.
She smiles. Oh, I don't mind at all. But you do have some interesting friends. But we see all sorts around here. I've seen a lot in my lifetime.
Given that I have looked in a mirror relatively recently, I would have to say birds of a feather do happen to flock together.
Well, y'all are definitely some mighty strange birds, but I ain't one to judge. And she returns her attention to the golden apple slice that you've presented to her.
Yeah.
Now, as for this matter, she glances around the interior of the diner. It's not busy. There's like one or two people, sitting having coffee. It's not super busy. But she nods to the bag in your hand. Would you mind sticking that somewhere safe for a minute while we talk? What you've got there is mighty rare and, well, in a town full of academics, chances are someone might spot it and have an idea of what it is, and that might cause a fair bit of trouble for y'all, and I don't want that happening. So keep it on the down low for now, and let's talk a little, if you don't mind.
Yes, by all means. And then he puts it away.
Oh, let's see. So she holds up a hand for you to sit tight for a minute, and then she wanders back over to the entrance to the back area. Calls for her husband. Darling, mind manning the shop for a bit? I need to step aside and handle something. It'll only be for a minute, I promise. You hear a grunt from the back, and you see a really tall, but rather friendly-looking orc dude, covered in flour, dusting of flour, emerge from the, I guess you can assume the kitchen area. And he goes to man the, I guess, front counter. But not before...
the battle station.
Yeah. Gives his wife a peck on the cheek, and she beckons for you to follow her to a booth in the back corner. Alrighty then. Nice and quiet back here. Now, down to business, I suppose. If you don't mind me asking, where did you come by that apple? They're mighty rare, especially around these parts.
Actually, it was gifted to me by the rightful owner of it, if that is the best way to put it. I can help you speak with her if you would like.
That certainly gets her attention. She perks up a little. Oh, you managed to meet a Sibyltree guardian?
Slightly more than that, yes, actually. Yeah, this might actually help provide a bit more understanding. And he'll actually reach out for his weapon, summoning it to his side, and then actually turning it horizontal and setting it on the table in front of them. And this is the Sibyl Blossom staff.
You see Nyssa's face just positively light up, like she looks almost overjoyed to see the staff. Oh, now that is definitely a rare sight. Oh, I can't remember the last time I seen a weapon crafted from a Sibyltree. Aren't you lucky?
Something to that effect, yes.
I don't
But
know.
yes, and as noted prior, I do actually have... I'm not entirely sure of all the details regarding it, but some manner of communication with the guardian of the Sibyltree in question.
She leans forward and reaches out to run her hand over stuff. She glances up to you first, though, as if asking for your permission to touch it.
You're gonna give it a nod.
And I'm suddenly realizing this conversation sounds very, very weird. And I'm trying so hard to avoid any innuendo whatsoever, and I am having difficulty.
Would you like to see my magical stave?
Yeah, she reaches out to touch your staff and stroke it.
Well, now you did. You full sent it on that. I didn't do shit. I said stave.
Oh no.
You
And
did that on
That is
purpose.
not my fault. I didn't
No,
do shit.
when I'm away from my laptop for too long, it goes into sleep mode, and when it does that, it kicks me out of the
Still
PC.
what? That was very appropriate timing, though.
yeah, good.
Also, but yeah, I just want to throw even more context in the situation. Context took Cumaenos took this person away from her husband so that he can talk about his stick.
Yes.
Well, it wasn't about the stick. The stick just came off. Okay.
You're not making the shade better for yourself.
Oh my god.
So he could talk about his seed, and then the stick got brought up.
Oh my god.
I mean, not incorrect.
Oh my god. I hate you all. But no, I brought this on myself, so that's my fault. My
This
bad.
must be so hard for you.
Shut up, Carhest.
Oh, sometimes you just have to deal with your wood. It's okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, yeah, so...
How could this happen to me?
How could this happen, man?
So unfair.
Okay, I need to calm myself down and stop.
How dare you even?
So yeah, she reaches out to inspect the staff, and in particular focuses on the flowers. Definitely looks a little nostalgic, I guess. It's been a long time since I've seen any of these blossoms. A very long time. I've been away from my kind for a while now, but that's by choice. It's rather nice seeing them after so long.
Well, I'm glad that it is a fortunate change of pace then.
Well, usually the guardians of Sibyl trees are dryads or other nature-based creatures like myself, dryads, nymphs, tree folk and the like. But there's not been any Sibyl trees around here in Texada for a long time now. Probably longer than I've been alive, for certain. All I've ever heard has been stories. But I've not exactly been on speaking terms with many of the nymphs and dryads that still remain in the area. They see me as a little bit of a... how do you say... purses her lips. Country bumpkin, I think they call me. They don't exactly like the fact that I've grown a little distant from my nature roots, in a manner of speaking.
I believe you had mentioned something roughly to that effect previously. Yes, I suppose I can understand the source of the what's the word? The tension.
Actually, I mean, if you like, you can roll a nature check here for recall knowledge.
Sure.
Because there is a little bit of lore behind, well,
Yeah.
I'd say that's good enough. Alright. So, Miscard being, you know, a modern fantasy setting, so you know all of the nature versus civilization type themes when it comes to this sort of thing. Well, the dichotomy isn't quite as drastic here. A lot of places in Miscard try very, very hard to coexist with nature, you know? But... a lot of nature-oriented creatures or nature-based creatures, they don't mind the existence of civilization as long as, you know, it kind of stays away from them. It's like, oh, you're kind of a nut in my backyard type thing. So
Yeah.
they don't mind. It's just like they'd rather keep to themselves. They don't really, they have their own spaces. So for a nature creature to immerse themselves in civilization, in towns and cities, it's uncommon. And it creates a little bit of a, what's the word? It creates a very different impression. So creatures from nature will look down a little on other nature creatures that decide to integrate into civilization. So other dryads and nymphs don't exactly look too highly on someone like Nyssa, because she's chosen the side of, she's essentially chosen a side, air quotes, and sided with civilization, even though she's still very much cares for nature. And
Yeah.
she's a little bit different from the other nature creatures in the area who still keep to, you know, their green spaces, so to speak. Like, because, yeah, Nyssa's living and working in the city compared to, like, say,
Being out in the forest.
yeah, being out in the forest or in the lake, for example.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think here. So, Nyssa will nod to the apple that you've got on your person. So, I'm a tiny bit curious. I don't want to pry, but I would love to ask how you managed to get your hands on an apple, which you did. Normally, the apples are very closely guarded. They're bits of condensed knowledge and information. So, most dryads and tree guardians don't exactly go handing them out like candy.
What I will say, more for the sake of brevity, to not go into the full story of it, but there was a recent misadventure that I was a part of that ended with us assisting the guardian of the Sibyl tree in question to an extent where she wanted to provide these to all of us involved as a reward.
Nyssa thinks about that for a moment, and then eventually nods. I see. You must have done her a very important favor in order for you to receive something like that as a reward.
I would say that it was rather important, yes.
She'll purse her lips and stare at you. She can't see your face directly, but you kind of get the impression that she's trying very hard to kind of picture where your eyes might be. Alright then, and what are you intending to do with this piece of apple and the seeds? Trying to curry a little bit of favor, are you?
I suppose yes and no. I mean, yes, that is partially the extent, but there are two other factors as well, and that I personally have in mind. One, I don't particularly have the opportunity to set down roots, as it were. So one, offering this perhaps to somebody that might be able to better nurture it in the meantime than I might be, in the case of my untimely demise, might be preferable. Secondly, it was something that I did want to look into offering simply because I am requesting your as well as the other nature spirits in the area's assistance in our upcoming endeavor. But you've already provided assistance, so if you do not wish to provide anything further, this is more for services rendered, if that makes sense. Knowledge for knowledge, I suppose, is the turn of phrase that could be used.
I see, I see. Well, thinks about your revelation for a moment. Well, I'm no dryad, but I have been the guardian, so to speak, of Sunshell for a very, very long time. So, if you're interested in one of these seeds to me, I'm sure I could find a place for it. But it's a bit of a predicament, you see. Sybil trees are very, very rare nowadays. Not many of them left. A lot of them have been destroyed or died out when their guardians died. And of course, there's no small shortage of people trying to obtain knowledge for their own selfish gain. So, finding the right spot might be a little tricky. I don't think I could act as the guardian well enough. Looking out for Sunshell's already hard enough. Makes her face. Leans back into the seat and folds her arms. But, if you're offering, wouldn't seem right to refuse.
Well, something else that I would posit is that if you do not wish to have it, I will not force it upon you. And secondly, you don't necessarily need to plant it immediately. I would also throw out there. It could be something that you hang on to into a time where it becomes more feasible. That is also a possibility. As I mentioned, I live a bit of a dangerous lifestyle. It is entirely possible that I may die in the near future.
Oh, come now. No need to be so pessimistic. Always gotta look on the bright side of things, no?
Well, the bright side of things is, yes, that I am still currently alive. I will agree with you on that.
Well, you do have a point, though. I could just hang on to the seed for a while until I figure out what to do with it. And to be honest, I am more than capable of taking care of myself. And of course, even though he's retired, she jerks her head over to Dion, her husband, who's behind the counter over here. Well, if I'm in a pinch, he can certainly help me out. Although Dion's been retired from being an errant for a while now, he's still more than capable.
I would have to imagine so, yes.
And she'll hold her hand out for the apple piece that you offered to her previously.
You would then
Or the seed.
produce the.
Yeah.
Well, you would also offer the apple slice as well as the similar show of good faith and yada yada blah 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 blah. And then you would produce that and hand it out. Here's your piece of candy. Go spend it in all one place.
Kind of reminds me like of a drug deal going down. Back
You got the
corner of your
goods.
shop, you got the goods.
I guess this apple could be considered a drug.
I mean, it is in small Ziploc bags.
Yeah, as you slide the seed and apple piece over, she'll smile softly at it, almost kind of like recalling an old friend. How long has it been since I've seen one of these? All my sisters are long gone now, and friends. Would be nice to have one of these around again. One day, maybe. And she tucks it away into a pocket in her apron. Well, is that all you had to say for today? You've been in here a lot in the last couple of hours.
I will admit I have been running around a lot as of today, yes. But yes, I believe that will be all for the moment. I don't know if any Bacon Patriots wanted to get lunch while they were here, but
I'm thinking.
that it goes to stand up out of the seat. I'll be back in half an hour. Not, well, hang on, I don't live here. Come on.
She gets up from her seat, and before you have a chance to walk out the door, she holds up a hand as if indicating you to wait. She wanders back behind the counter and approaches Dion. And they seem to discuss something very quietly. She nods her head at you, and Dion's gaze follows hers too, to you. And he nods, and he pulls something out of his pocket, which he hands to his wife. And it looks like a piece of fabric, almost. And she wanders back, approaches you, and holds it out to you. And it looks like a ribbon.
Oh, what might this be?
Something I gave to my husband a long time ago, back when he was still doing the adventuring thing, wanting to be a hero, blah blah blah. It's been a while, and I think a younger generation could make better use of it now, instead of it sitting around in a pocket. You know, we're not exactly old, but we're not exactly in a position to do much these days, so I think it's better in your hands for now. But I think my husband Dion will be wanting it back eventually. Yeah.
Very well.
She will give you a token of favor. And it is a red ribbon. And she is essentially granting you inspiration. So Nyssa is a dryad queen. So she is capable of granting inspiration to somebody. So essentially what it does, I'll show you. Boop. There you go. It's essentially the good version of what Lilith offers with the profane gift. It's not nearly as good. And it works best if you're a bard. Since none of you are bards, you still get like the other effects though.
Damn it, I need a befriender. It gives a bonus to crafting.
Yeah, she does. It is a status bonus.
It gives bonus performance.
Performance checks and will saves.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I think I can grant you that, yeah. So I'm just gonna drag that effect onto you. That is, I believe, permanent. So boop. There you go.
It's pretty fancy.
Pretty fancy. So as long as you're carrying the token, and you're in good standing with her, you will have inspiration. But it comes with the condition that you give the ribbon back.
Yeah. To which he would actually grab the ribbon and tie it around his forearm and say, well, thank you very much. I will make sure to keep both close eye on it and attempt to return it when the opportunity presents.
What's the cuteness scale of the ribbon? It's just the ribbon. It's not super cute. You know, it could be like a bandana or a handkerchief for all you can tell.
It's an ascot.
It's a pretty pink tie that you put on, that Cumaenos can put on his head.
Oh, it's an ascot. We're gonna split up and search for clues.
Let's split up, gang. Yeah, she'll nod at you, smiling and seeing you tied the ribbon around your arm. Been a long time since I've seen that thing in use. Kinda nice seeing it again. Leon doesn't mind, of course. He knows the deal. Do try to be careful out there. Hopefully that ribbon will help you out a fair bit and help you not die. I'd be a little disappointed, honestly.
Well, one can certainly hope, and I will. Well, trust me, I will be trying my best to not become diseased.
Well, if there's nothing else, I'll get back to work, and hopefully I'll be seeing more of you. Stay safe out there, and do try to be careful. If anyone knows that you have an apple of knowledge and Sybil tree seeds, it might not end well. Just like it never ended well for a lot of my sisters and their guardians. I'd hate to see the same happen to you and your friends.
I appreciate it. I will attempt to stress the importance of discretion to myself and my peers.
She nods and doesn't say anything more. She smiles and waves you off and then starts wandering back behind the counter to resume her job.
Why are you pointing at me?
Somebody's feeding apples to birds.
Hey, I didn't give anything away.
You gave it away to a bird.
You gave it away by accident. Somehow it's both not as bad and worse than doing it intentionally. Because it shows a certain carelessness about it.
All right, well, that's...
I have a net positive, okay?
Well, that is one stop down. 2 to go.
Oh, where's the next one?
That would be, well, I guess it depends on which would be an easier drive, either the lake or the forest close to where I had actually made camp previously.
Lake is closer.
Yeah, lake is closer.
I'm doing something.
Oh no.
Like
no.
what? What are you doing?
Do not
Okay.
let him look at any bird.
Oh,
Is there any suspicious people around?
Hey, all you people. Hey, all you people.
Doc's been out here looking out too. That's why he's out here.
Hey, all you people, you're suspicious to me.
so
He's suspicious.
with a 24, I need to check. 1 second. Where is that sheet? What is the stealth?
Perceive.
Ash with the 24. Yeah, you do see something.
Oh.
So, somewhere in the distance, so towards the... let me zoom out a little. So, somewhere down the street, near where the, I guess, farmer's market is, over here on the other side of the building, you see some individuals crowded around the bulletin board, the errant contract board, seemingly trying to distract themselves, seemingly looking for contracts. But you see them looking in the direction of your group, trying to avoid notice, but nothing really escapes your keen vision. They look out of place. They don't look like errants at all. Because errants have a particular look about them, they look like adventurers. These guys are more... They look like they're trying to look like errants, but not trying too hard. They have bits of gear here and there, but it doesn't add up. It looks a little suspicious to you. And the fact that their attention seems to be drawn to you guys when you've done nothing to warrant it seems a little weird. And you get the feeling that they're watching you, if ever so slightly.
Uh-oh.
Let's beat their asses.
So, I'm not trying to alarm anybody, but we're being watched.
What, do you want us to lead them down a dark alley so we can beat the ever-living hell out of them? That is a possibility.
Yeah, we could do that. We'll just walk this way around the corner.
Just see
Wait,
like if they do follow.
What are you doing right now?
Gonna lead them down a dark alley
No.
so we can mug them.
No. That's what you're gonna do.
So,
Thought it'd be easier to lose him by driving in circles.
We're not going in the car yet.
Okay.
We're just gonna wait till he comes around the corner.
let me see if I can find
We're walking.
Let me see if I can find like a placeholder token for now. One moment.
We are waiting the moment.
How many moments do you think we have?
All the way over here.
All the way down.
Yeah, the dumpster's over here.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna beat them up and throw them in the dumpster.
Yep.
One moment.
You're gonna need some placeholder tokens.
Yeah. So, where the hell did you guys go?
We'll walk down this way over here.
We're walking, man.
No. Oh, you're back there. Okay.
We're going for a walk.
I'm going for a walk. Okay, so as soon
Yeah,
as
I've
you
seen these
guys,
guys before.
as soon as you guys disappear around the corner, it takes a minute or so, and for a little bit you think, oh, maybe you were just imagining things. Nothing's amiss here. But you wait a little longer, and you see these guys come around the corner. And where are you guys? Are you visible? No. They linger around by the front of the diner for a little bit, making a show of looking at the menu sign that's been set up at the front. You're not really buying it though, but you are being followed. You can tell that for sure now.
Mm-hmm.
Great. They're from the nightclub. Are these
Oh,
like
we should-
filler?
I guess we should clear up. Are they filler or are they actually from the nightclub before?
Let me think. Thinking. Yeah, these guys are familiar to you. They are from the nightclub.
The ones who are about to smack down on Oliver.
Yeah, the ones who were about to beat up Oliver.
I think the only ones that saw them were Doc and
You.
Doc
You
and me.
did.
Yeah.
Which is why you probably recognized them for your scouting check. Well, you're the expert at escaping things, so what do you say we do in this situation?
Well, we could beat them up. But that will alert that we know that they're following us.
It's not so much to be concerned for Croux. He isn't here with us.
Alright, actually, you know what? Doc, roll me.
Roll.
You can roll a recall knowledge check here. You may use underworld lore for this.
Gotcha.
This will allow you to kind of figure out what your situation is right now.
Okay, let's do it. 26.
That is good. Okay. So, you know who these guys are. They are underlings of the Ace of Diamonds, who is Trey's superior. And, well, again, underlings of the Ace of Diamonds, who is in Sunshale for some unknown reason. And here's the thing. If they're here, it means that the Ace of Diamonds is likely probing around and likely aware of you guys. And if you, in particular, are caught, it might raise some eyebrows, and that is an understatement, a gross understatement, because you are wearing Trey's face right now.
Yeah, that's what I was assuming. They might be here for me.
Yeah, and if you're just like wandering around, doing stuff, setting things up, making plans very visibly, it'll raise more than a few flags, possibly for her, and her getting involved might complicate things a lot. You don't know. So, if you choose to fight, you can, but you're gonna end up dealing with 2 Suits agents instead of 1.
I think they're here for me, since they are the Ace of Diamonds underlings.
Huh. Well,
Yeah,
this
Duke.
makes it worse, doesn't it?
Yep, and in my suggestion, I guess in this case, would be do not raise her suspicions any more than we should. We're here to deal with Quint, not another one. At the same time, at least. It'd be unwise to do a front on confrontation. And raise the red flags even more.
Well, how would you like to approach this then?
We could try some potential evasive maneuvers, but that won't stop them from following us. I am thinking really hard.
I've totally forgot Trey's there. Your little floaty friend.
I believe DG said in the chat that he actually told Trey to stay back at the safe house.
Oh, really? You told him to stay back?
Yes. I was gonna message you that, but I just said in chat.
Never mind. That's fine. He won't be here then. So he
don't
won't
need him here for
in.
this.
He won't chime in.
We don't need him here for this, totally.
It is a sort of bad in both places, because he's with Croux, then I can't give information here. If he's with you, then if anything happens,
I mean, we can still text you. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I have to think about if Croux silences his phone while working.
Oh no. That'd be truly unfortunate. I mean, surely he has alarms, right?
Alright. I'll just wait here. I'll get the car.
Very well.
Okay. I'm gonna use this.
Oh, okay, very nice. You are disguised. What disguise do you put on?
Oh, you know.
Oh, you want that one? Okay,
He
hang
wants
on.
the... Oh no.
Okay,
What's
hang
that
on.
supposed to mean?
Let
What
me
a
change
horrible
you.
sentence to hear.
I don't
Let
like
me-
this.
Let me
Look at
change.
this.
Let me
Watch
change
this.
your token real quick. 1 moment.
This is gonna be funny.
Do I have it here? I do. Hang on.
I'm just expecting
I
full
don't trust
fantasy
either of you.
software.
Just saying.
There you go. So, Ash, describe to me how you enact your disguise and what it looks like.
It's very
Please,
much.
please, for the sake of everyone here, describe it to me.
It's very much like a button press, a light glow, more like, a magical girl kind of glow. And this is the end of, like, when it fades, the light fades, it's this.
It's like I'm like imagining, like Sailor Moon magical girl transformation, or like the sexy jutsu from Naruto.
Mm-hmm. Mist
So-
clears, and this is what's left in its place.
Yeah, Ash turns into a very pretty and short stack busty girl.
Very specific.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not getting a good image. Can the DM continue describing?
It's very cute, like round face, like log flowing, like golden blonde,
You see,
almost
my bluff
platinum
has been
blonde
pulled.
hair.
Fantastic.
Hey, you know me. You know me. I've dealt with this shit a lot before.
I do.
Heart-shaped face, wavy hair all the way down to her butt, wide hips,
Lady.
pouty kissable
fine.
lips. I've seen descriptions like this, like way too much.
Yes. Yes.
You
I
know
wonder
how
from
many
where.
of those? Yeah, you know how many of those I've had to draw? A lot. So parsing that as an artist, it's very fucking hard. Anyway,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna roll something real quick. Just to
Sa-
see. Can I tell that they're, like, looking this way? Or looking forward as a group?
You sashay all the way up to the car, and where are these
Mhm.
guys?
I mean, I feel like you'd be a good enough distraction for them.
yeah.
The
So
only thing that's not gonna change is his voice.
Man, I was fully hoping to hear Ash go, like, full fake voice and everything.
So the guys start coming around the corridor, moving towards where the group departed to. And they see you in disguise, Ash.
Mhm.
And so how pretty is your disguise? Like bombshell pretty, or just like pretty, cute? Shut up, Carhast!
It's on the scale from 1 to 10, probably a 9, and intimidating.
9 and intimidating. Oh, kind of like the stomp on me, kind of hot.
Mhm.
And the Dommy Mommy. You kind of. Okay.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay.
I thought we were gonna blow up a factory today, and now Ash has tits.
Oh my god. I'm not responsible for this, by the way. This is on you.
This isn't.
You may not be, but you are uncommonly enthusiastic in abetting it.
Shut up, Carhast.
No.
You are facilitating.
I am. I'm sorry.
Are you, though? I don't believe you. In fact, I'm pretty sure you're not.
Not sorry.
of shit.
Fine. Call me on my bullshit. Anyway, so Ash, you see these guys coming around the corner, heading towards the back of the diner where the rest of the group is, and they see your disguised form, and they are very much openly staring at you, and catcalling is like, "Hey, sexy lady, how you doing?"
Instantly distracted from mission. Hot girl appears.
I'll give
If this
an
doesn't have
intimidating
something
glare,
to
and
do,
hopefully it works.
If this
You can hear
doesn't
a point.
have something to do with that succubus lady, I'm going to be very surprised.
20. The 20 help me.
Let me see.
What is their will DC?
What is
I
their
think
will
it might be a
DCs?
success, but I think even if you beat their will DC, it's still gonna be a fail.
Hmm. Oh wow. Okay. No, it doesn't make it. Their will DCs are actually somewhat high.
They think it's hot instead of intimidating.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll go with the brush
They're-
off cold shoulder approach and just walk to the
Yeah.
side of the car.
They're not intimidated. They actually get more attracted by his like, oh damn, you fine. And like they're just like ribbing each other, chuckling, or just watching you
I
move
think
around the
they
car
took
and
down an
catcalling,
entire
whistling.
Fuck boys.
Hot girls, sports car. Nice combination.
Be just too easy to stab them, wouldn't it?
It would be too easy. Actually, hang on.
You can put the bodies in the trunk, they'll never find them.
So okay, instead of an intimidation roll, what is the make a distraction action? Hang on.
Deception.
Deception?
Create a
Yeah.
diversion is deception.
Create a diversion, yeah. Roll me deception instead.
Deception. Where is my deception? It's +9. 12.
Oof. There.
Hero.
Again.
Dog.
So
Dog.
their attention is fixated on you, but you don't know how fixated. You don't know how distracted they are. You can't tell.
Hmm.
Well, the goal is to pick us
I'm
up
dropping
anyways
the
and
keys.
bail it.
You're dropping the keys.
And picking them up slowly.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
You know what? Roll again with +1 circumstance bonus.
This guy's a new roll, you can hear it pointed again.
Okay. My
That's-
last hit.
Is that pretty good? It could be better. It could be better.
Let's see, deception. What is their perception? Okay. They seem distracted by you. You bend over to pick up the keys and you make a show of bending over to pick them up, your back to them. And they're just eating it up, like, oh damn! And just whistling, hooting, and hollering. They don't seem to
Making
be
a
noticing
scene.
anything. They're making a scene.
Now we can get in the car.
Yeah. So, they're distracted. They are fascinated right now.
He will turn on his
A lot of people, yes, that's true.
yeah. And he'll contact Doc and tell him to walk around to the other side.
Walk around to the other side.
For the street.
Guess we're all gonna be walking this way.
Make
We're
an
going in
block or
full
something.
Guess we'll be coming like all the way up here, yeah.
Yeah, she'll pull off to go pick him up over there.
Alright. So, the guys are all over here. Yeah, in the corner. You swing around with the car, And these guys just watch you go, more than happy to, just just gawk. And yeah, you bring the car around. Guys are over here. Wait. And yeah, this time you don't seem to be followed.
They're like, wait, what were we doing again?
We were following somebody. All right,
Well.
where are we going?
To the lake.
Okay.
He's staying in disguise the whole time.
Yes.
All right, going to the lake. All right, let me pull up that map.
And while we're sapping, Doc will text Croux saying that we were just being followed. Please watch out for yourself in the safe house. Something to like that. So.
Alrighty, so let me get this map ready. Boop boop.
Sorry, I forgot I was muted. In response to the text, I'm going to roll a flat D20 plus 1 luck check to see if either Croux thinks to not have his phone on silent right now, or is lucky enough to be checking his phone during the time on a 10 or higher. Alright, yeah, Croux sees that, and the text said that you're being followed.
Yes.
Okay, Crew's gonna reply with a stay safe, and now while he's working, he's gonna set up, he's gonna put sit down mate, like, sort of, wait, the house has cameras, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, Crew's
Trey's also there with you.
Yeah, Crew stops working for a minute, accidentally bumps into Trey and jumps when he does, and after a bit basically connects his phone to the cameras and is gonna keep it on and in sight so that he can check the camera should he see anyone passing by the door. Effectively staying vigilant while working now.
Alrighty. Let me check something first, real quick, because I did set a DC for this. I don't remember what I set it to. 1 second.
Another one.
A birdie.
Oh,
bird.
shit. Okay. I rolled the wrong thing. Okay. So let's see here. So, one moment. I have to roll something.
This is suspicious.
I hope we don't have to deal with an imposter.
Okay.
Why is it so high?
Goodness.
Alrighty, so I won't tell you what that means, but I do recall telling you that safe houses do have DCs.
Yes,
So-
we do.
I was
Yeah.
I was already thinking in the back of my mind, like, after the raid especially, we're gonna want to get a new place. But off table starting to think we might need to expedite that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you what that result means. I'm just gonna let you get paranoid for a little bit.
That was
Nice.
13
But yeah.
plus
But
16.
yeah, DG is not wrong. Crew is basically playing FNAF right now.
Anyway, alrighty, so the rest of you, while Croux is holding down the fort at the Sinclair residence, you guys drive out to the campgrounds, and familiar place right now. It's the only place that you know of where you can access the lake pretty easily.
Well, let's see if this works.
What do you intend on doing here?
I think he wants to contact nature spirits.
Hello, excuse me, are there any water nymphs here? I don't know what else to try besides that, I'm sorry.
Is
I
that
think it's a
how
good
you
try.
contact them?
I hear water nymphs bless people who are good at skipping rocks, and the kind of people who aren't and just give them head lumps, they curse.
So
That sounds like a...
is that what you do? You just call out to try and attract like water nymphs?
Yes. When he holds out the little baggies.
Nice.
Out in
That's
public?
Oh my god! So,
Are you sure there's a better way?
There might be. He doesn't know it.
What if you put your staff in the water?
I'm gonna do a nature check.
yeah, go ahead.
Oh, why did
You know what, I am too.
One?
What's
Man,
the
I'm
nature?
rolling
What's the
low.
nature check for, actually?
I don't like recalling how to summon or call out to nature spirits.
For the 10, you don't know, rain dance, maybe?
Does Doc know?
So, summoning a water nymph is, normally you'd have to go out into the middle of the water to, call out a water nymph or something. They don't really linger around too close to shore, especially the ones that are in Sunshale. Like, unless they're interacting with non-fey creatures or whatever, they're usually just hanging out in the middle of the lake, not close to the shore. I heard that water nymphs love batteries. Throw a car battery into the ocean. No.
I'll do you one better.
Jesus Christ, no.
Where's my spells?
Okay, we might to talk and spam in a campaign chat.
Look, I don't think this is gonna work. There are, however, some war wisps here.
Yeah, so... yeah, something does happen. See a water wisp. Bloop.
Oh, you got something.
Here. Well, I guess that's something. How about this? If you understand me, can you bob up and down twice, please?
Water upstairs.
I'm gonna go with a no on that one.
I think you should try do it differently. Like, how many bloops?
How? Bloop once for if you can understand me. Bloop twice if you won't do anything else if you don't understand me. Bloop twice if you understand me.
Bloops twice. Bloop, bloop.
Okay. Would you be willing to do me a very, very kind favor, as you would hold up one of the baggies? If you're familiar with any water nymphs that live out in this lake, can you bring this over Could you bring this over to them?
It's just circling you.
I'm sorry, I can't resist.
Stop
Uh,
lying to us. You were not sorry. You weren't sorry the previous time. It's never been true. Not once.
Oh, I can't. There it is.
Are you? I don't know if this is actually working.
I think.
Stops floating around you, and settles in front of you. Bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Here, can you take this? And he holds out one of the baggies.
You're putting plastic in the water?
Or do you want me to just throw the apple piece in there?
I think that would be better.
I don't think that will be better.
That's pollution right there.
That might count as consuming it.
Just take it out of the bag. I'm not throwing the bag in the water. It's very clearly there's an intent behind this.
Look, can you just take this to a war nymph?
Stay.
Hang on 1 second.
Hey guys, what do you think would happen if a wisp were to eat the apple?
Good question.
I don't think they need to eat, really.
I feel like, given what I'm seeing so far, they'd have the absolute most high-pitched sing-song voice. Please don't do this to us.
So the wisp
Oh my god.
stares at you, turns around, floats away. And you see it just disappear into the water with a splash, and nothing seems to happen for a second. And, one moment. Let's see, what was this one? Oopsie. Oh no, I clicked the wrong thing. 1 second.
Oh, Leviathan
Yeah.
comes out of the water.
A Leviathan is gonna come out of the water.
Leviathan! No.
Fucking Nessie just rolls up.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yo, that's a fucking Lapras.
That's how my
Water
Pokeball
wisp.
had it.
Water wisp emerges from the water again. This time it comes back with something else.
Oh.
Nope. Hey,
I think it worked.
See, a feminine, aquatic looking person emerge from the lapping waves of the lake, kind of like Birth of Venus type kind of image. She strides up to you. She's kind of tall, actually. She stares you down. She looks a little severe.
Damn.
Yes, what do you want?
Hello. Good afternoon. We have not met before, but my name is Cumaenos. To make a long story short, we are working towards resolving some of the corruptive influences in the area. Additionally, I wanted to provide you this as an offering of a gift, as you would then hold out the seed.
Hmm. One second, I need to check something. Thinking, because she has an aura. One moment.
Or
I'm debating whether or not to have you guys make saves.
Oh no. Kind of saves were you talking about?
Hey, 1 second. Where is the stat block for this?
Just a siren. That would suck.
That would really suck.
Where is... I should have looked this up earlier, but I didn't expect you to, yeah, go looking for a water nymph. 1 second. What does the aura effect do? Hang on 1 second. Okay. I think I'm gonna refrain from letting you or making you guys make saves because I don't think she'd make, be hostile. Anyway.
Probably stab her.
Jeep stares at the apple in the bag. Initially unimpressed, but after a couple of seconds, she realizes what it is that you're giving to her. How fascinating. I would ask how you came by this token, but I imagine it is a very long and complicated story. One which I do not have time for right now. It has been a long time since I've seen something like this. She shifts her gaze from the apple piece to you, Cumaenos. So, what is your intent? You're offering me this as a gift, yes? What is it that you intend to do? What do you expect me to do with it?
There is no expected intent behind it. There is a request that may come with it, in that if you are able to provide some manner of aid, we are intending on resolving a issue within the nearby area, which we believe will be coming to a head in the near future. There's an individual who's been raising the dead and corrupting the land. Outside of that, what you would wish to do with the seed is of your own will. If it is something that comes to pass where I am in fact laid low in the coming days, I would rather it be in somebody else's hands regardless. I believe it is in the most concise answer possible.
She purses her lips. I see. Very well then. I accept your token. But I will, if you indeed intend on making a request in the coming days, I suppose I will expect such. And she reaches out to take the offered apple piece.
And he will hold it up.
Yep. She'll grab it and then rather nonchalantly hand it to the water wisp next to her. Kind of just slurps it up and absorbs it into its mass. Bloop. Was there anything more you wished to do or say?
Outside of that, not as of the moment. I'm unsure if one of my companions would have anything that they would like to mention, but that was the primary intent of my visit.
This is on the edge of Glitter Gold, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is Glitter Gold, which is where we saw, the corruptive influence.
It's in the lake.
That's what we saw, yes.
Should we ask if they're experiencing anything undead in there?
Yeah, have you noticed any undead in lake in the past like month?
So, Doc, as you're asking that, you see the water wisp in front of you ripple kind of
Yeah.
violently,
Uh,
and it
Oh,
it spits the plastic bag back at you into your
Oh!
face.
I don't even know how it got the bag. I didn't hand it the bag.
Oh,
Is
you
this the
didn't! I assumed she handed it with the bag.
you just spill with water.
Never mind. No, okay, I retract that. That doesn't happen. That was still funny, though. I'm sorry. Rewind. Never mind. That doesn't happen. So you ask her if there's been any unusual activity at the lake.
Yeah. Just general question. No harm behind it.
So when you ask her that, or you just, like, blurt it out to the open air, she seems surprised. Now that you mention it, there have been some unusual happenings as of late. Strange things being dumped into the lake or left by the shore. Big metal containers containing what? I have no idea. I know people around here like to throw parties and such along the shore or even on the lake on boats. Normally they're pretty good about keeping things clean and cleaning up after themselves. But over the last few weeks, not so much.
Well, that's bad. Since I have a feeling I know what's in those containers, and it's not good at all.
In addition, I have been hearing some odd music playing every so often. It stirs up a lot of the restless spirits in the lake. The drowned and forgotten.
Yeah, sounds like the orbs. Do you happen to know the location of it?
So she steps aside a little bit and points towards the middle of the lake. And in the distance, you can see what looks like a buoy marker, a big anchoring buoy. And next to it, there seems to be what looks like a boat, almost like a yacht. Not quite so big, but it stands out. That boat has been there for some time. Occasionally, I will see and hear people moving to and from it, but I've not gone up to check and see what their activities are.
Sounds like that boat is the root of issue. For what? For all the strange happenings in Glirgo Lake.
Is certainly a possibility.
Wonder if I say, Cumaenos.
Yes.
What are your thoughts about enacting the favor right now.
Maybe it's a possibility. Why? What do you have in mind?
Sinking that boat.
Son of a
What?
bitch.
I will say, maybe sinking it might just also cause additional problems, but I'm uncertain.
Most certainly, but
You
yeah, I
got
definitely
that-
see some problems in that too.
You got that weird gift, right? You can turn that boat alive, right?
I mean,
Wait, you?
yes,
Oh,
but I would have
yeah.
to. I would have to touch it.
You don't know how to swim?
I'm not going to swim several dozen yards out into the lake.
Oh, you don't work out that much.
No.
To change.
Do I look like I go to the gym on a regular basis?
Mm. I don't know. Do you?
No, I do not.
Should work on it.
Why are you so beefy?
I think
I am durable.
I guess
Yeah.
that's an acceptable answer.
Durability does not equal athleticism.
just flesh armor, I guess.
Anyways, Phil, do you hear the insane plans you're thinking of?
Yeah, I'm listening to this. I'm like, huh. Yeah, no, that's all doable.
Sinking the boat, turning the boat into a flesh monster, all that.
Yeah.
Oh, we're fleshifying a boat? Sorry, one of us is fleshifying a boat?
Mm-hmm.
Remember what Cumaenos did to the airship? He could do the same thing to the boat,
Some interesting tactical decisions here.
and then control the boat.
I mean, honestly,
My boat now.
fleshifying the boat is not because yeah, if the goal is to stop it from dumping stuff into the water, the easiest way to do that would be to get it on land. And
Oh my
by
God.
the means available to us, the easiest way to do that is to fleshify it.
I'm gonna make it grow legs, or what? What do you want me to do? What?
I don't fleshify it to make it. Boats can move. They don't use the wind. They have engines. You fleshify it, make it use its engine, go land, beach.
Or it'll
beach the
just,
boat.
it'll just grow fins and swim.
That too.
That's disgusting.
But our issue is getting to it. He doesn't want to swim.
Could she help?
Just find a rental boat or something. I'm sure there's a service here at the lake somewhere.
Well, we gotta search the lake.
She nods. Indeed, there's actually a boat rental place not too far along the shore.
Here, perhaps we can take care of that at a later date then. That was not exactly what I had in mind when I had come out this way originally.
Yeah, we can take care of that later. We got other priorities today.
The
But yes, we will most likely come back for this.
As
Yes,
you-
I guess we will be back in the near future to attempt to resolve that problem.
As you wish, I will be here. What are your names so that I might remember them next time you come by? Shut up, I will throw shit at you.
I
Sorry.
can't understand your accent.
It's Morse code. Anyway.
My name is Cumaenos.
My name's Doc.
Oh.
And then
Ma-
over
Ash.
him, yeah, he's Ash.
Stares at Ash, still disguised as a girl. Huh. Was not expecting that voice coming from you.
Oh, that's a disguise.
I see.
I want to get one use a day, so no point of changing it.
Well, it is a very nice disguise. You have very pretty hair.
Thank you.
Smirks a little. Very well then. I shall remember your names. If you need to call on me again, simply stand where you are now and call upon one of my water wisps. They will attend to you.
Does it have a name?
It is a water wisp. It does not have a name.
Alright, Gerald. We'll call you later.
Water wisp bloops at you. Bloop.
But yes, thank you very much for your time, and we will return at some point.
There he goes.
She wanders back into the water and disappears.
Waves bye-bye.
Oh, bye.
Bye-bye, bye, goodbye.
Bye, Felicia.
Do you want to scout again and see if there's anyone else watching us this time?
Sure. Go with my garbage rolls today, man.
Man, imagine if you'd done the raid right away. You'd be doing so bad.
Yeah.
Alright, 22. Yeah, you don't see anyone. The campgrounds this time of day are... I wouldn't say busy, but people are starting to trickle back in on their way back from doing other stuff in town. No one seems to be really paying you much attention. Everyone's kind of absorbed
Good, no
in their
stairs.
own devices.
Can we tell if the Oliver tent's occupied?
You left him like not long ago, so no.
Oh yeah,
Oh, he's still out.
no,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be.
It's not occupied. As far as you know, he's still at the library with Lilith.
Yeah, she's keeping him busy.
Yes, keeping him busy.
Quotation marks.
The joke is sex.
I never thought of it.
Alright,
Oliver doesn't know what that means.
what would you guys like to do now?
Next destination.
So that would be... oh yeah.
Cumaenos' neighbor.
Sure. That would be the last one upon the docket.
Toggle the navigation.
Cumaenos is totally very normal neighbor.
Yes.
Right. There you go, snatch our lantern back.
Oh yeah, we get that lantern back.
Not just yet.
Oh, sorry, let me get this set up. Activate scene. Boop. There we are. Alright, you guys drive back out to the farmlands and to the Sunridge homestead, where you guys were previously. So you just park the car in the driveway and then make the short trek to where Cumaenos' campsite is. And it hasn't changed. It seems undisturbed. You do see, you know, a few more leaves having fallen on the ground than previously. You know, we're in the middle of autumn.
Well, I have no idea precisely where to find this individual, so I suppose we could attempt to look around for him.
I mean, don't you know his name?
I'm trying to remember that, because my
Yes.
notes got deleted last time.
It is, Elder Centauri. Centauri, it would be the given name, and Elder is just the title.
I mean, I suppose I can do the same thing that I attempted to do with the nymph and simply
Tend to be
call out.
surprised.
Well, make an attempt.
This would be, yeah. Go ahead.
Hello, is an elder centauri here? I don't know. Why are you laughing at? What else do you want me to do?
That's nothing.
Oh, sorry, that's me, not you. Let me do that again. Eep.
Ash going to the slab. The fabled slab.
You don't hear anything at first, but after a couple of seconds or so, you hear the wind rustling through the trees.
Well, that's concerning.
It's something windy.
Something windy this way comes.
And you
Oh,
hear a rustling of leaves somewhere in the grove.
Oh,
Is there something behind me?
think I found him.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Don't say
well,
that out
hello.
loud. Don't hide behind me either.
I
didn't think it was
did
gonna
not
be
expect you to be able to hear that, to be perfectly honest.
Oh,
And I'm thankful that that is the case, but
Oops. The trees have ears, young sapling. You may not think I am listening, but I am listening.
duly noted.
I don't know your
Well,
approach.
I do appreciate you coming to meet us here. I would like to talk at greater length later on. However, I believe we are mid-strength for time as the current moment. My name is Cumaenos, and I wish to offer this to you as a gift, as well as to have following that ask a request for aid. As he will then hold up the golden apple slice as well as the seed.
Centauri stares at the apple and the seed. So you've never seen a Nebulon before, so in terms of expressiveness, there's no face, really. There's not really much of a face that you can tell or, gauge an expression from. There kind of is, but it's not the same as a person, It's like the shadows in the knot of a tree. It looks like a face, but doesn't really move or emote or much. And you see a black orb that's seemingly full of stars situated behind what you assume to be the air quotes head of Centauri. I trust you know the significance of this gift that you are presenting.
Yes. I am acquainted with the individual that provided me the apple from which it originally came.
You hear what sounds like the groaning of wood, like the boughs of a great giant tree shifting in the wind. It would seem that there are great things that have been set in motion as of late. Very well. I will accept this token that you are offering.
I see. Well, I am thankful for that then. And yes, essentially the request that I wanted to present and posit is also that we are expecting to come into conflict with an individual nearby that has been raising the dead and corrupting the nearby land. If you'd be able to provide some assistance in some way in that endeavor, it would be appreciated.
Centauri offers the approximation of a nod in response to you. The trees see all and hear all, and in turn they whisper to me, carrying the visions of what they've seen. I know what it is you face, and I will agree to assist you, whatever you may need.
I see. Thank you very much. That would be very helpful.
You have seen a great many things, young sapling, and you will see a great many more. The coming weeks and days will not be easy.
Well, I don't, to be perfectly honest, I wouldn't expect them to ever get any easier. I've only ever known them to get more difficult, to be honest with you.
Oh, Centauri nods again. I will be watching you closely. The trees have eyes and ears. Do not think that you can hide from them. I will be watching. And if you have need of me, all you need to do is ask. Speak to the trees, and I will hear it. And,
Very good.
without really saying anything more or waiting for much of a response, Elder Centauri seems to disappear into the undergrowth.
Well, that was a bit of a strange experience, to be sure.
Yeah,
Slightly horrifying.
think I've only I think I've only heard them mentioned once by Waylon. And yeah, I've never met them personally either.
Certainly a bit strange, I'll give them that.
As long as
But-
they're helping.
Stranger things.
Have happened, it's true. But yes, well, I suppose that has overall been relatively productive at the very least. That was all I had really intended for today.
I think it'd be nice if we did hurry on back and check on the situation there.
Yes, I would agree with you in that regard.
I'm sure if something went wrong, Croux would have texted me by now.
Does this
What a
place
good
look?
sentence.
Does this place look look through? Because we haven't been here in a while.
Hero looks through the tent. Has anything been disturbed?
Yeah.
Has anything pecked on the slab?
Is there a dent in the slab?
Well, yeah, the slab is dented, like, you know, something has been pecking on it.
How fucking strong is that raven? That is solid stone.
It's been doing it over and over for a while.
Yeah.
Stupid fucking bird.
Roll me scouting or perception.
Doc will assist in this endeavor.
22.
Okay, yeah. So, ooh, okay. So Ash, nothing seems amiss at first, but you do see what looks like signs of passage through the grove, and not just by Centauri. Centauri seems to moved through the undergrowth rather than on top of it. If it's hard to explain. Like, nature doesn't really seem too disturbed when Centauri is around. It seems to be part of it. But it seems like somebody has been moving through here, and I guess knowing that Chayton lives in the farmhouse nearby, and, you know, is around the campsite fairly often, you could assume that the passage was from him, but the wear patterns in the grass don't seem to make sense. Doc with a 32. Yeah, someone has been here and has been going through stuff. In the last few days.
Yeah, we have been here. Like,
Yeah.
can't remember
It
exactly.
hasn't been a week since we were last here, so
Actually, when did Ash retrieve the drone footage? Was it that morning or before?
Yeah, it was that morning.
Okay. So, this is recent. The movement. Like, the wear patterns seem fresh.
Someone's been here. Probably only a couple of hours ago.
Well, I came here in the morning to get the drone.
They must have come after. Unless you
Guess we'll
made these
have
tracks,
to-
but you're not that, I guess, disruptive of the environment.
All right, I didn't blow up a street. Definitely wasn't me.
I mean, I certainly haven't been back here, at the very least, in some time.
I guess we can check the drone footage.
I don't know if you already checked it or not.
I have not. I just gave it to Crew.
I see.
was that today?
It was today.
I mean, Crew probably would have checked that before working on the soothing tonic.
Yeah, and if Crew had seen anything, he would have told you. So the implication here is that someone has been here after you retrieved the drone.
Who is it? We don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, all you know is that there are people looking for you, and you just when you left the diner, you were being followed.
Not by Quint, per se, but there's definitely two parties looking for us now.
I'll definitely have to tell my boss. This is fun.
We might have to move out real soon.
Well, if you got any suggestions, I'm all for it.
I said, there is one more place we can stop. If you want to get any bird supplies, I guess.
All right. Yeah, I guess we can stop by the vet.
Okay, is that where you guys want to go for now?
Just a quick stop so Ash can get some bird supplies, you know?
All right, hang on. Let me get rid of some of these.
I don't like the sentence bird supplies. That makes me think of, like, building a bird.
I don't know how else to say it.
You built a friend.
Last time you
Yeah, I built a friend, not a government robot. Drone, that's what the word, not a government drone.
Me.
Here.
Throw Appleseed down the well. Oops.
See,
Man, you
does
guys
make
are
me-
just.
did I do that?
Cumaenos still has an apple seed.
It's
Yes, he
one
does.
He
more.
got 4.
He has one. Just be like, oops, plant it right here.
Alright, activate. Boop.
I do have a plan for the ones that I have. Anybody got Miracle Grow on you? Oh no. It's that weird fucking cat.
There's a
Ah,
fucking cat outside.
There's a weird cat outside.
there's a weird fucking cat outside. Looks like grandma's fucking thing.
Oh, actually, I should have changed the token for this one moment.
Yeah, that's just a very normal looking cat.
We need the creepier part of it.
Hang on 1 second. I have to change out the
Oh.
token.
Follow my disguise.
Oh yeah. Wait, you're still disguised?
Mm-hmm.
It lasts
How
an
long
hour.
does that last?
It's an hour.
Is it an hour?
I think so.
Read it.
Gotta read it. Where's
It's
that?
a first level illusory disguise, which lasts for, yeah, an hour.
Okay, so it's gone.
Fun fact, by the way, the upgrade for that item, you can just always be disguised. It's 2 actions to cast it, and you can do it as many times as you want.
Let me get an upgrade on my rose pin.
It also, notably, this is a direct quote, the spell also disguises your voice and scent.
Oh. So yeah, you could have just sounded like a girl if you wanted.
Well, no, that's the upgrade.
Upgraded.
Oh, the upgrade.
Currently,
Yeah.
it doesn't disguise the voice.
Upgrades, people, upgrades.
I
Upgrades.
gotta talk to my boss about this. Get an upgraded pen.
I don't think I have.
Bless
Bless
you,
you.
Jesus.
You're welcome.
My husband heard that.
Heard that from your headphones. Wow.
There we go.
If there's one thing that people know about Eastern Europeans, it's that they sneeze loudly. Have you ever seen a video of a Russian person sneezing? It's like a gunshot.
No, but I have seen a video of Russian dancing men.
Alright, yeah, you guys roll up to the veterinary clinic. Ripley is still there.
Weird cat.
Weird cat. Yep.
I'm going to
Doc waves at the cat.
blink over here so I'm gonna talk to it.
Ripley meows at you, Doc. And nuzzles up against your legs. Meow.
Doc feels a sudden compelling urge to pet it.
Yeah, you feel a sudden urge to pet it.
That cat.
Pet, 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 pet.
Cumaenos. Cat wanders over to you, stares up, blinks twice. Stares at
He
you
blinks at it.
expectantly.
He blinks twice back at it. It cannot see because it is in fact he is in fact wearing a mask.
Make a will save.
Yeah, we'll save, please.
Watch it.
You also have a +1 because, hey, inspiration, but I think that's factored in automatically.
Yeah.
This cat is
Yes, it is.
completely. Oh, that's high.
Oh, hello.
It is my best save.
So, you make that. So yeah, no, you don't feel the urge to pet it.
No, I don't think I will.
Cat looks a little disappointed. Sits down. Moves over to Duncan. Nuzzles at Duncan's legs.
Duncan stoops down to scratch behind its ears.
Ripley looks very pleased. Leans into
Good.
the petting.
Good, good.
Nuzzles your legs. Meow.
That's very nice. This is nice.
Well, the cat occupies them. We'll be inside. Just Doc walks up like, hey there, Waylon.
Waylon glances up from the computer. Ah, you're back. Been out for a while, I noticed.
Yep. We're still doing the same old thing as last time. Anyways, he has a request for some supplies. Pet supplies. And I thought, why not bring him here?
Oh, got yourself a pet, have you? What kind of supplies are you looking for?
Oh, something that would fit a raven.
Ah, Raven, huh? I think we got some stuff for our winged friends. Let me see. Starts typing on the computer to check the inventory. Why, I do believe we do have some stuff in stock if you'd be interested. And he pulls up a catalog of all of the bird-related animal supplies that they have. Alrighty, so you can buy things like, bird cage, a roost, a glove for handling. You can buy harnesses, pet treats. So, I think I put it down in the Metalmancy file, the
You
different gear that you can buy.
Well, I don't see a list of gear, but you did put something in there.
Oh yeah, so animal treats, companion items and animal caretaking gear, and animal treats. So animal treats you can use to improve an animal's disposition in order to tame or train or maintain good relations. You can also purchase the pet cache and pampered pet spells as wands. I have them like flavored as capsules. So like a pokeball.
Pokeball your raven.
For easy transportation of your pet.
Yeah. This is in the campaign chat, I think.
It's in the it should be in the campaign chat, the Metalmancy
It's
file.
pinned in campaign chat, the document.
It's pinned.
Although what you can buy there is not listed.
Yeah, because you just have to search for it on Nethys.
I thought you made a list of it one time, Phoe.
I thought I did. I guess I forgot, but whatever.
Let's see. I want to get the capsule, the pampered pet. On.
Pampered pet. Okay.
So,
A luxury ball.
I had to look it up.
You can get some barding pet treats.
Nethys?
Yeah, Archives of Nethys. Cat is still occupied with Duncan outside.
One, I'm trying to write
It's okay. That's okay. That's okay. The cat can get some scratches on the neck at this point. Get a thumb over its little ears.
I feel like Carhast is the only one that doesn't know about the cat.
Carhast, let's see here. Roll me. I don't think you'd be able to make this, but go ahead and try it anyway. Roll me a perception check.
Okay, I will do that. Let's open the sheet. Alright.
What would it be? Barding?
It would be animal barding, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're...
Yeah, not great.
You detect nothing wrong with this cat. It's just a cat.
Somebody eat the apple to tell what's wrong with the cat.
Legend lore cat.
It's just a cat, bro. I don't know what you're on about.
Alright, so while you're doing that, Nate, so, while Ash is shopping around through the catalog for stuff he
Does the
wants to
cat
buy.
look like a stray? Does it have a tag? Does it have anything going on?
It has a collar, and the name is Ripley. And
Oh well, that's okay.
it seems to be very, very comfortable around this place.
No, that's fine. Then, if it belongs to someone, I'm not, in fact, going to carry it inside.
Phoe, I had a tempt to hit in my mind, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. I was thinking of birthday 20ing his perception check.
One more time.
No, you wouldn't. He wouldn't
Or
make it
random guy.
anyway. He wouldn't make
Okay.
it.
Okay.
I mean, a
It's
20
fine.
is an increased level of success, so even if the bonus would be a fail, a nat 20 would make it a success. Unless a 31 is a crit fail, at which point that's...
Alrighty, so while Ash is busy shopping, Waylon actually glances to you, Doc, seemingly remembering something. Oh, by the way, I've been sliding your mail under your door like usual, but people came around asking about you again recently.
I'm guessing you turned away as usual.
Of course. I told them that I hadn't seen you around in a while, and probably out running a few contracts out in the field. Seemed to placate them a little bit, but they didn't seem happy about it.
Did they say anything interesting?
He seems to think about it for a minute, and you see his tail swishing behind him. They claim to be friends of yours, but you don't really have any friends that I know of, aside from glances at the rest of the party. These weird folk, but, didn't really seem like anyone you'd associate with.
I assure you, these guys right here are way more trustworthy than whoever else is coming to get me.
Waylon frowns and leans over the counter and whispers to you. You ain't in trouble again with some bad folk, are ya? I thought you were past that.
Let's just say this time is not in my control.
Alrighty, I won't pry too much, but they seemed rather insistent on finding you, and I imagine they'll keep coming back to see whether or not you've been back. So keep an eye out, okay?
I will. They'll be driven away soon enough.
That's a very cryptic thing to say, but okay.
Actually,
Cat wanders
actually, never
in,
mind.
trying to get people's attention. Nuzzles Duncan's legs, climbs in his lap.
Her. I'm surprised you still keep that thing around.
Oh, Ripley? Oh, she's fun to have around. Keeps things interesting, keeps me company. Also, she makes for good security.
Wish I could have that good security.
That's concerning.
Yeah, I wonder if that raises any red flags for anyone.
Perception, sense, motive.
Hey, let me switch over. $28.
Let's see here. So, it's not. Doesn't seem. You don't know Waylon too well. It doesn't seem out of character for him to say, but the way he says that is a little weird. It sounds off.
He's just as weird as Doc.
Yeah, you get the impression that Waylon is just as eccentric and mysterious as Doc is. Different kind of weird and eccentric, but mysterious and eccentric.
Would I be able to buy a bag of holding for a bird?
I mean, it's an awakened animal, I guess you could.
I think what he's trying to say is like a bag of holding you could attach to like animal barding.
Because I think barding was like 10.
So I have to think about this. What is the weight limit on a raven?
That bird's gonna steal everything.
Okay, 1 second. Raven. What can they carry? Strength is minus. We can't carry a lot. However, I'm trying to think because the awakened animal is becoming an ancestry with the Tiansha books like in February. So I'm trying to think. I'm gonna tentatively say yes, that you can stick a bag of holding onto your raven and have it carry stuff. Possibly.
How many do you want to be of this?
What is the carrying capacity of a laden swallow or something like that? African or
You are
European?
so old. That movie's older than everyone here
Yeah, it is. I still enjoy it.
by a pretty wide margin.
Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can stick a bag of holding onto a raven, but I'm gonna
Aren't those things like 5 to 10 pounds each? I don't think a raven can carry 10 pounds. Seems like a bad idea.
Well, the bag. I think the bag itself removes like the weight capacity but it itself has a weight capacity.
They have fixed weight. They have fixed weight.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. A raven can carry things of light bulk, so I don't think a bag of holding is light.
A bag of holding is bulk 1.
Yeah, so no, it can't carry it.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna tentatively, hold off on it for now until the awakened animal ancestry comes out, and then I might rule something different. The fact is, I don't have any example stat blocks to look at to tell me otherwise.
You can at least give the raven a little backpack.
Yeah, you can give it a little backpack.
I will buy the bag of holding. That way it just has something to place all its items. I'll just have it somewhere around Ash.
I mean, yeah, you can wear 2 bags of holding. Holding? 2 bags of holding. Yeah, separately, but you can't put one inside the other, because then it'll deactivate one.
People who dual wield bags of holding should just be considered live terrorists. You can have one that's fine, but the moment you have another, you are extremely armed and dangerous.
Actually, in PF3, the thing that happens when you put 2 bags of holding inside one another, it basically just empties them out, and they're regular bags until you take them out.
Did they change the part where literally everything just gets shunted into the astral?
There is no explosion. It just
there's no explosion. It just stops working because any magical containers that get put into another magical containers, the one inside gets deactivated, so you can't really access anything that's inside it. So it makes it stop working. Yeah, so that's how it works. It kind of removes the cheese strat of dumping.
I walk into the factory with 2 bags of holding.
Yeah.
I mean, I've read stories about people abusing that, but frankly, any application of that mostly stands or falls with your DM sitting there and going, "Yeah, no, nobody's this dumb. Cut it out."
Does he sell? I think I had to go to a jeweler, but do they sell animal jewelry here? You sell animal jewelry here?
What the fuck is animal jewelry?
Like collars or things.
You know, something for his talons.
Boylan stares at you.
It's
Not
diamond studded
really.
horseshoes.
That's something you'd probably have to get made custom.
I'll look into it.
Yeah, the only thing he does is make his own treats. He doesn't make that kind of stuff.
That's
Well,
right.
I'll
Now,
take the barding and the pampered pet wand.
All right. So you can go ahead and add those to your inventory. Wand of the Pampered Pet and animal barding. Son of a bitch! I got poked in the side again. Asshole. Yeah.
I'm surprised you're not getting any treats.
Oh, I'll get some treats too, but I'll have to look them up.
What flavor are the treats?
So it'd be under treats. Animal treats? Hang on.
Compendium? Is it in the compendium, or do I have to press this equipment?
Hang on. Where is it? Hang on, it's under item stuff. Equipment. All equipment. What is it under? Oh, animals and gear is what it's under. So, it would be under treats. You can go for like the premium, standard.
Look at
it's not.
bird books.
Yeah, so treats.
Anything below premium.
Treat standard or treat unique. Basically, the icon looks like an apple. Not like the kind that you fed to it. Ow.
Light barding.
And what time is it? It is 6 p.m. game time. Alright, so Doc, at this point, so while Ash is taking care of that stuff, at this point you get a message back from Miari regarding stuff that you asked her.
Okay.
What did you ask her? You asked her to keep an eye out on
I asked her to
the
keep an
trucks.
eye out for the trucks, and if there was one, like, I guess, separated, then to contact me. Or if there was one, like, isolated.
Yeah, okay, yeah, she does get in contact with you, pointing out that she has spotted some movement from some trucks with Kaladin plates today.
Yes.
And she did manage to track one that has been parked in the industrial district for the night in an alley. Well, I guess not an alley, but this has been parked in part of the industrial district and doesn't seem to have anyone monitoring it. So it is left unattended for the remainder of the day.
Alright. I like you that. What are you pointing at? Well, I guess I'll respond back. Thank you for the info. It is a big help. And yeah, I guess we're ready to steal a truck soon. Although where we're gonna hide it, I have no clue.
In the woods.
Oh yeah, that'd work in the woods.
Under the slab.
All right,
I don't know if my slab's big enough for that, I'm gonna be honest, but
Have you tried?
no.
Exactly.
All right. Is there
If you're not
anything else?
compatible.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do?
Here, not really.
Duncan's main contribution to this session is petting a cat, and honestly, that suits me fine.
My contribution has been playing fucking Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh yeah,
actually.
speaking of which,
Oh, actually.
What's the result of that?
Yeah, now that you bring that up.
What's the result of Croux playing Five Nights at Freddy's at home?
So, okay, this will be funny because I can actually explain this situation from experience. Okay, so Croux, while this entire party has been gone, while the entire party has been gone for the entire day, you've just been sitting around working on crafting and monitoring the security cameras at the same time. So the safe house has a couple of security cameras set up around the household. So the backyard, side entry to the backyard, front yard, street view, garage.
in the street view, actually, is there like a sort of like really wide blind spot that Croux can notice from the cameras?
There isn't really any blind spots. So at the front of the house, there's 2 cameras for the street view, and then you have like 1 camera which is kind of like almost like a Ring doorbell. So you have a pretty good view of the entirety of the front of the house on the street view. So if there's a blind spot, it's very narrow.
All right.
And
I think even with it being narrow, because I have it, I'm going to make use of it. Croux is going to set up the scouting drone and basically sort of have it be perched up on the roof.
okay. So here's what you see on the security cameras over the course of 6 hours or so. Okay. So, the area that the safe house is in, it's residential, not terribly busy. You get, the standard traffic, people leaving their homes, going to work, school, wherever. Not terribly busy during the day. And you get footage of people walking their dogs, going out for a jog, a walk. Kids playing in the street after school, school bus dropping people off. But
nobody looking at, just nobody that's really paying attention to the building.
No, not to the building. But you do notice one thing strange over the course of a couple of hours. So you see a particular make and model of car drive down the street. Doesn't seem suspicious, but then it shows up a couple more times driving back and forth across the street as if looking for something. And that strikes you as weird. And the other thing, the tint on the windows, pitch black, can't see the driver or any passengers at all.
Is there a license plate?
If there is, it is... The tint on the license plate cover is so dark you can't see it.
Alright. And any physical descriptions of the car. Stuff like the company of the car, like Toyota, Honda, and any identifiable features. As someone who doesn't know cars, that's the one thing I can look at a car and go, yeah, I recognize that. It says Toyota. That's a Toyota car.
You're looking for a brand
But
logo
yeah.
on it?
So I don't know a lot about cars, but all I can tell you is that it looks very generic, like an off-the-lot sedan, dark, dark blue or black, possibly,
Okay.
and no really identifiable features aside from the really dark tint on the windows and license plate cover.
All right. Are they just sort of passing by like every half an how long are they passing by? Is there is there like a noticeable pattern like every half an hour or so it does a drive by?
Kind of. Not really a set pattern, but it seems like they're
But it
driving around a collection of blocks, and they're seemingly looking for something. It's like looking for an address or looking for, a house or something. And what should I have you roll? Which skill check would this be, actually?
Take a look. Take a peek.
Yeah, I'm taking a look what kind of skill check this would be. Yeah, what kind of check would this be? So I'll let you use either Arcana or Society for this.
I'll go Society. That's something I feel like I don't roll much. No.
Ooh,
Better.
much better. Okay.
Much better.
Okay, so Croux, with a 24, the impression that you get from this pattern of behavior is someone who has an idea of where they're looking for, but not the precise spot. So it's like they're doing a search for something, a location that they're aware of, but don't know the exact location of.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, Crew's gonna try to get. Yeah, Crew's gonna try to get them on camera. I'm gonna say specifically the drone's camera because I feel like that probably looks better than security camera footage. But whichever one would have the clearest details. Yeah, get that and send a text basically saying they have an idea of where we are. We should move. This car's been driving around the nearby blocks for the past 3 hours.
So we get that message, and Doc just posts a thumbs up, and yeah, Ash, when we get back, look out for this. And so is the image that Doc's been sent by Croux.
Yeah. It'd be the car full tinted windows and everything.
Yeah.
I'd be rather opposed to go back at all.
Oh, really?
As in, we should look for a place right now.
Why not Croux?
Well, tell him to get out of there.
Does he have a way out?
Sure, he can find one.
Is the moped scooter still there?
Probably is.
The fastest getaway vehicle, a moped scooter. It's also the most discreet one too.
So
Does
one
have
thing,
the
one thing I will tell you about this is that cut it very close. You dodged a bullet. Because if I had used the other roll that I had rolled previously, different story.
Oh god, what was that?
Oh, my husband
What
dropped
is-
something.
He's just so surprised that we nearly failed.
Yeah, I saw you.
The funny thing is, I set the DC for the safe house is fairly high because Sinclair State's pretty well protected. Well, turns out, the
You rolled
bonus
a
for gathering,
29.
yeah, the bonus for gathering information is actually surprisingly high. So, yeah.
Ash will, immediately contact Phoe. We'll just text her and tell her not to go back to the house for a while.
Okay.
Anyway, you may continue.
I mean, does Phoe respond to that?
So Doc, you get or not Doc, Ash, you get a response back, asking what's wrong.
They
He
found it.
replies they're fairly close to the summer house. They're patrolling in that area.
Takes a few minutes, but you get another response back, and it's a very simple response. Thanks for the update. We'll keep an eye on it.
Alright, well, where do you suppose we go, Ash?
Well,
We got numerous places.
yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all weren't homeless before y'all, spending a
I l-
night.
I live here.
I'm going to say no to this one.
Understandable.
Think. And they already know where Cumaenos is.
What about the Siren Estate?
I mean, if you want to try and find another way to upset them, I'm sure that is an option.
That is true.
And I suppose it's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, we're not on terrible terms or anything like that, but still.
Guess we could give them a call.
What are you gonna do about your bird? Will Bill find you? Or a rare question, that's the bird returned to the house during
Oh
this
yeah,
time?
it's returned to the house and it's harassing Croux.
Nice.
It's sitting outside Crew's workshop, making a fuss like, what are you doing? What? What's that? What's it do? This is shiny, can I have? And if
No,
Croux,
you will actually explode if you drink that.
Croux has like been dealing with this for at least an hour or two by this point. The raven is slowly.
It's fully the worst combination of things. Delicate materials that, if handled incorrectly, could fully blow up because it's alchemy. That's the one result. That's the one bad result.
Yeah.
And annoyance in the Crow, and paranoia in we are actively being scouted.
Oh dear God. That's probably like the most anxiety-inducing situation ever. Like paranoia from watching security cameras, knowing that you're being, actively searched for, and then a naggy raven that's just messing around with everything.
I put this in your head, okay? You're
What?
playing FNAF, and the bird is phone guy.
No, I'm just playing FNAF live on stream, and the bird is Twitch chat.
I just mean like it's distracting you.
Yeah,
By
exactly.
just talking a lot.
Have you ever seen Twitch chat?
Yeah.
Let's make our way out here.
Well,
I'm
I
gonna
guess
peek my head out.
I guess we're done. Thank you for the stuff.
Waylon nods. It's no trouble at all. Always happy to help out. Just try to stay safe. Sounds like you got yourself in a bit of a predicament.
Yep, I might need to move again, so I'll be away for a while again.
Alrighty, just don't forget to pay your rent for the month at the end of the month.
I'll probably be back by then.
I have a request.
Or we'll be dead. One of the two.
You have a request?
He's gonna ask Waylon.
Has anyone ever told you you're a funny guy?
Who?
What do you think?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay. Duncan decides to drop this.
Waylon, do you happen to have a car out back?
Waylon nods. Sure do. Why you asking?
Could we borrow that?
You want to switch cars?
Well, it's definitely, brings a lot of attention out here.
Waylon looks a little, conflicted. I mean, it's my vehicle. I need it to get around to, home appointments and such. I'm always on call, after all. I can't just give it to you.
How about we trade keys?
Oh, now that's an interesting proposal. What kind of ride you got there?
It's,
Looks out the window, sees the really nice sports cars.
it's a sport car.
Waylon's expression changes immediately. Well then, now that's a different matter. Yeah, sure, I'll happily trade, at least for the time being. Hang on to it for as long as you need. And he slides his keys across the desk.
Is Terry gonna punch you for this?
Probably. And he'll just slide he'll place the keys and take the other ones. Alright.
Car's round the back, and the alley entrance. You can't miss it.
We'll go back here. The door's back here, right? Is the door back here?
No, it's not.
No?
The door is back here.
Back there. Alright. We'll have to go around.
I mean, there's a door back here.
Alright.
You could go through
You
the
go like
building,
back here.
not around.
Alright. We're going this way.
Alright, Doc, you gotta say bye-bye to Ripley now.
Ripley meows at you.
Actually, yeah, before Doc leaves, he would grab the mail that's been slid under his door. Just to hold on to it for now.
Alrighty.
And yeah.
And then we'll go pick up Croux.
Have you decided where we're going?
We'll grab Croux first, and then we'll go to the Desiree's.
Alrighty, so you're gonna go pick up Croux. Yes? No? Hello.
I'm gonna ping.
Oh, there we go. Okay, it's working again.
There
Yeah.
you are. Okay, yeah, we were talking.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything after you guys said you were gonna go pick up Croux.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, and basically, Crew is gonna try to like tell them to wait nearby for a few minutes just to if thinking of like the car's path as a circle, when it's on the exact other side of where the house is, that's when Crew would want to get in.
Yeah, no, you managed that. You managed to avoid the notice of the other car. You managed to board
And-
when it's out of range.
And yeah, Crew's gonna pocket the small workshop because, wow, having a portable workshop be portable is very portable. Portability is good. Buy portable workshop today. Only $13.99.99.
I'm gonna have to add that to the ranch map for next time.
Lol.
Yeah. Guess that's
But yeah, that's what we're doing, I
conversation
guess.
to ask.
Alrighty, so I guess that's it for what you guys want to do for this day. It's like 6 p.m. game time.
I wanted to do the truck though, but
We're at
You wanna
3
go with the
hours today.
I know we're at 3 hours. It's just like
I mean, we could set up like going to get the truck before we get a safe house.
So,
Maybe.
okay, do you want to hit the, steal the truck that evening or the next morning? Because you still have like a whole day before the actual raid.
yeah, I'm just wondering if the truck will still be there.
Yeah, that's my worry too. And, yeah. What are we
Or-
thinking?
Or if he'll still be there like early in the morning, we could get it. But I don't know. Just a gamble.
Waiting at all is a gamble on getting the truck.
Gambling isn't gambling if you're lucky.
Because, like, if you're going to steal the truck, the whole timing of the situation is definitely going to be important.
Yes. I also agree with that too, right? Because they might notice the truck is gone like 2 days ahead of time.
Mhm.
Like, huh? Is that the truck that we lost like 2 days ago?
I say we
So
steal
maybe it
the
is better
next
if we steal
day.
it closer to the raid
Yeah.
day.
Because there is one scenario where if you guys did decide to steal the truck that evening, there is one avenue that I can think of off the top of my head where it'll go off without a hitch and they won't get suspicious, but I'm not going to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's best to wait till the next day.
I think next day's probably better too.
Alrighty, so
I'll tell Mira to keep updating us.
yeah, alrighty. And then you guys are just gonna head over to the Bright Crest Ranch.
You're in a little shanty car now.
A little shanty car. Do you
Oh,
guys
oh, yeah,
tell? Do you guys tell Desiree and the Sirens ahead of time that you're gonna be there?
That's up
No,
to
we
Adam.
just show up in the middle of the
Show
day. Just like, hey, we're staying here now.
We show up in the middle of the night.
Like,
Oh,
hey, we
even
got
better.
a problem.
After you were
Also
just
just
there
that it-
early that morning.
Mm-hmm.
just so that it's said before leaving Crew would gotten the drone off the ceiling.
Alright.
Pick up
yeah,
bird.
bird
Had
back
it
as
fly
well.
over.
All right, yeah. Pick up the bird. Yeah, pick up the
Mm.
tray. Yeah, pick up the thermite. And we're all good.
Yeah, just handfuls of thermite are in his pocket.
Alrighty, so I think we'll wrap things up here for today. You guys got a lot done. Kickstarted a bunch of other things.
Now it actually feels like we're on the run.
So
We're on the run, but we also did just get a fair few friends. Or allies at the very least.
Mhm.
yeah, so I think definitely for sure next time, hijack the truck and then the raid. So that's for
Yes.
sure going to be next time.
For sure.
Yeah, so I got some stuff I can prepare now. Yay. So yeah.
Just to make sure before we forget, I want to make sure that everyone should have a soothing tonic in their inventory, and it's everyone aside from Doc with an elixir of life, moderate, I believe.
Yes.
Let me double check.
I have a soothing tonic
elixir
in
of
my
life
inventory.
lesser,
I do have one of those.
and then soothing tonic.
Let me double check on the soothing tonic part. Yes.
Okay.
Alrighty. If that is all, we will end here for today, and I will actually probably switch out all of the necessary abilities and spells to the remaster stuff for next time. So yeah, just keep an eye out on that.
And
That would be nice, thank you.
Yeah.
please do not forget that I bought a spell card again.
Yeah, I will definitely resolve that after I close out session today. And thank you guys for playing today. I hope you had fun, and I am enjoying immensely.
I love my
shenanigans.
Freddy's.
Yeah, your shenanigans.
Yeah, thank you for hosting.